Hello, hello. I am live, and this is really quick. I might do a little walk around and show a few orchids in some progress. Um, One thing I noticed yesterday was this spike. You see that right there? This is my Catanara Jamaica Red. But I am here answering question. There's another sheath. But I'm here answering questions, viewer questions. And the one question that I am for sure to answer, which I'm going to answer right now, is why don't I just put my orchids in one location altogether? Wouldn't that make it easy? And Mary, I think Lapone, excuse me if because I'm sort of just trying to recall. This is actually a good thing too. This is a rescue. This is BC. Wow. Exotic accent. And you see that new growth there? I just stuck that in some bark trying to rescue it. It had no roots. And you see that big healthy growth there. Yay. On the road. So the reason that I don't have everything in both places, and I did answer this in a question in the comments, but to say it myself, the reason is because I am transitioning, as everyone who, knows, without getting too specific and detailed, because it's a long story and it would take me years. But what I'm saying is that I am moving, but I still, despite that, I have two residences, and I'll always have residents. This will always be my greenhouse. I'm not saying that it will always have my orchids in it, but what I'm saying is the property that this greenhouse resides on, that's attached to, will always be mine, whether I have my orchids here or not. So until I get a a structure where I can house my complete collection, which preferably will be where I move to. But since I work here, since my dog's here, since uh, 80% of my life possessions are here, um, I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to move or get all my stuff out. Um, but again, I'll always have two residences as long as I'm alive, I suppose. And the goal is to have a structure there. There's a lot of other things, projects that are on hold for various reasons. And so my project, which is the greenhouse, is sort of on the back burner. So since I have this structure, since I work in this town, since I am here every day, literally every day, um, I get my stuff done. And really, this weekend was the test. I watered all and fertilized in my new setup in the basement, and it worked out very well. And I did some of that here yesterday, um, while I was here. And honestly, it is a lot easier when you just have big specimen plants that just want to just be dunked in water. Or that's what I do. And I need to go out here because I am wasting water right now. Hey there, Kathy. I am filling my buckets with rainwater to fertilize. But as I'm saying, it's easy to just get these all done. It doesn't take me long. And while they're soaking, I can do other things. You see, I have lots of buckets. And so I intersperse them through, put things in from each section, come back 15 minutes later, exchange, and you can see it doesn't take long in here. So, and honestly, having watered at the new place yesterday in the new situation, and being ultra conservative with my watering, not misting, and having that sink in the laundry room, and the freedom to not worry that you're going to damage the floor by water that's dripping or draining, or it's just very convenient. Now, once I get rainwater there, rain bucket, I will be even more happy. So, for right now, it is working out actually almost better for me in a way, if that makes any sense, because I'm here every day and it breaks it into my routine perfectly and manageably, that I can get it all done without the pressure of, you know, which I don't mind the pressure. It is easier when they're all together, but when I can do these in the daytime, interspersed on my lunch hours, before work, after work, and then go to my new place and have those at my disposal afternoon, evening, early morning. You see what I'm saying? It makes it easier to, you know, straddle and space out and intersperse the duties of keeping these hydrated and fertilized and properly heated, and to make sure that the humidifiers are on and are working and plugged in. Although there is no need right now, it says it's 78%. But yeah, Kathy, I do want them all together. But for now, I couldn't ask for an easier transition as it is, because everything is in both places, and I've watered them both in both places, and I'm not breaking my back. I'm not having to take a lot of rests. I don't need to go to the chiropractor today. So, and that really is what it's all about, really. I want it to be convenient and not because I'm old. I'll be, well, I am 57. So pretty soon I will really be probably looking to downsize even further. So unless the structure that I get is sort of attached and easy access, but we'll come to that crossing when we do. And I'm sure that I will take you with me. So for now, I still have out the Nobile, getting still the cool zap of the low temperatures. It's been in the high 40s, not the high 40s, I'm sorry, the low 40s, high 30s. And when it gets down to freezing, I will, uh, you know, bring that in and give it a rest down at that end. Well, that's interesting because my partner is 65, and he definitely has a lot more energy than I do. It's like we're reverse age. I have to tell him all the time, forget I'm old. Uh, so, but yeah, I am managing to really keep things going on. I can't wait to show you my Penny and Amazing. You can see the buds peeking out there at the side. And this spike over here is also doing well. Um, we'll see. They don't bloom too big, and so this one probably will bloom as well. This one did bloom. So that will be gracing us soon. As far as anything else in here, I'm not really sure. I've got a lot of sheaths, but a lot of these plants in here, honestly, are really resting up for a blooming, perhaps mid to late winter, like my BC North Miami. I am hoping and praying that this will burst forth from all of these sheaths because it really blessed me this summer. Almost every flower, almost every new pseudobulb has a sheath. So I am very happy with the majority of what I've been blessed to keep alive and thrive. So as well, which I am thinking that this is approaching bloom size, as per Ed's kind of classic theory, as far as when the bottom of the area down there, when it starts to spread like a bee, that means it's probably going to push out a bud soon. And I'm hoping this does too, but again, it is resting. This is that Mark Jones times chocolate drop. So yeah, there are some things that should, as well as like this one, there's a nice sheath there. It's got another growth there. I'm really hoping for my golden, EPLC golden sunburst. And of course, there's numerous Passavalas over here. Here's my Flagelaris. Still working on that spike there. And my peach bird is around here somewhere. That's got several. So there's a peach bird right here. And I may give up someday. But it's got a sheath that should bloom. Nicely mounted. Look at that. So I think this is my Martiana. And that's a cute red drop. And I'm anxious to see what the flowers on that look like. Because last year didn't look like what Denise's look like. So we'll see. But really nothing else kind of down here. That's my Sunset Glory that I hope gives me some spikes. And my Docrilla Shoanina is putting on, it's got some buds that I showed a couple days ago that will just surprise me with flowers. That's a flower bud right there. And there's my Anceps alba. And it is a little bit on the warm side here. So, anyway, like I said, I was just going to answer a question. And I'm trying to think before I get off here. Denise had a question. Oh, well, it was already answered. She asked if I was going to leave all of my orchids, if I was going to put all my orchids in the basement. Well, and that question was answered. Because you've already seen the answer. Here's my peach bird. Here's my peach bird. It's got the sheaths and all the nice roots. Doing excellent. I am over the moon, folks. But like I said, this is going to be a short one. Just wanted to answer a question and show off a little bit. But that's about it. I am going to get off here because I am hungry and it's lunchtime. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks. And as always, enjoy your orchids. Bye.